Hey guys, how's it going? This was unexpected. They released Sailor Moon into FGO, and by that I mean they released another gag character in the guise of Arcoid Brunstead. This one is called Phantasmoon, which was a reference to Fate Grand Carnival. So, interesting stuff. Interesting we're getting more magical girls. We're getting another Santa-esque servant for some reason. It's another Christmas. We've gotten another Christmas, which... who could have predicted this? But yeah, she's a 5-star pretender on Raid Up right now for a very limited time. And knowing how Fate does things involving, like, the Tsukihime characters, this character is never getting a rerun. So if you want her, roll for her, like, right now, because I don't think she's ever coming back. They're gonna pull some weird shit where this is, like, a one-time shot for this character, and then they're gone forever. I'm just calling that shit right now. Anyway, let's take a look at her. She's a 5-star pretender. She has 12,825 HP, 12,465 attack, which is a lot. That's a very DPS heavy stat line. 1 quick, 2 arts, 2 buster. 4 hit buster, 3 hit art, 5 hit quick, 5 hit extra, okay? So Sailor Tsukihime. This is Tsukihime from the hit game Tsukihime. Very, very Sailor Moon inspired. I mean, insanely Sailor Moon inspired. Tsukihime looks really good here. I've seen this. This is like humanoid Neko arc. L'Écritura is actually here. She has programmer socks on, which is concerning. She got the Game Boy. She's got the mic set up. Is this the same mic I have? Yeah, Gamer Girl Tsukihime with the Neko arc. And also her fucking dogs are out. I'm sure somebody likes that. It's cute. I like this. I mean, she's just a very anime cat girl. I like it. It's very casual. Oh my. Okay, well this version of Tsukihime has the lights around her. She has very impractical pants, but I do like them. Got the boxes around her for a Merry Christmas, I think. And then she has her 5-star crown to remind everyone that Tsukihime is a 5-star. Cute. I like this one. I mean, my favorite one's probably this one. This one I like the most. My Sailor Moon enjoyment of this one is a lot. I like Sailor Moon, so I like this by default. But yeah, that's also good. Interesting that they...
big shoes.
She does have some very big shoes, but she also has some very big feet. Her feet are actually massive in comparison to the rest of her, but, you know. Cute! I like her. And Final Ascension Tsukihime Arc is fucking dead. They killed Neko Arc. I can't believe this. She has the lilies. This is kind of unsettling. This is kind of an unsettling Final Ascension, actually. What did you do? Are your eyes always red? Yeah, they are. The amber caught up with the cat? I guess so. Tsukihime is looking really intimidating here. It's
Also surprisingly not Takeuchi.
It's not Takeuchi. I kind of do like them letting another artist have a crack at Tsukihime. She looks good. All right, good art. I like it. It's a good. It's nice to see a different take on a Tsukihime. All right, first skill. I'm pretty sure that says Earth Heart Resume. Oh, Heart Rhythm. Yeah, that makes more sense. Rhythm. Party-wide 30% NP up. NP damage up 20%. Isn't this Oberon skill? Doesn't Oberon have, like, almost the same skill? And then it's NP up 1 time for the party. Sorry, 3 turns for the party. Overcharge 1 on the party, 1 time for 3 turns. Okay. Okay. That's really solid. That's a really strong skill. 7-turn cooldown. Okay, that gives her a lot of support capability. That's not intimidating at all. A Red Star Vamp. Okay. So not funny Vamp, but Red Star Vamp. Okay. She's no longer funny, which is why she looks so scary. Arts up Buster of 3 turns. 30% for self. Apply extra attack up. Oh, extra becomes I see. Extra becomes AoE, and then her extra has 100% more damage. Neat. And then 20% charge for self. Okay, so she's got 50% battery in her kit. Okay, interesting. That's really strong also. 6-turn cooldown, so that's going to be up for about half the battle. Blue Glass Moon, okay. 15 stars on demand. Increase star weight by 5,000, Jesus Christ! Make 15 stars per turn for 3 turns. Party-wide attack up 20%. Party-wide crit up for 30%. So is she a support? This is all very support-coded. Why is she got this? Is she a support that can just Oonga Boonga really hard? Let's find out. Single target buster. Okay, interesting. Deal damage is super effective against evil enemies, or against an evil enemy, by a bonus 150 to 200% depending on NP level. Oh, by overcharge rather. Okay. NP seal on the enemy. Charges NP for self by 20% up to 40%. Apply extra card up of 50% to self. Charge NP for targets with living human for party, except self, by 20% to 40%. What counts as a living human servant? Pretty much anyone who's a pseudo-servant, yeah. There's some exceptions to that, but yeah, just think like your pseudo-servants. Alright, let's look at our passives. Magic Resist B is okay. Item Construction A is okay. Jinchi Sakusei. But it's the works of something on the ground. Independent Action A is good for that, 20%. So, Holy Knight, no. Holy Knight Transformation? Well, on the Darkness field, 20% Quick, Arts, and Buster. Okay. And 5 stars per turn. Okay. Anti-Moon Cancer, I'm going to assume. Let me see. Anti-Assassin. Traits, that is not a lot of traits at all. Female Pretender, Star, Lawful Good, 5-star Servant, Servant, Humanoid, Immune to Pigify, can be in battle, and Self, Ascension 1, is Levitating, can fly in space. Okay. 1 and 2 can fly in space, but this one can't fly in space. Horseshoes, horns, feathers, rings, steel, thread, fairy dust, moons, of course, because she has them on her. And that is one hell of a curve. Okay. So she starts off kind of mid, and then just kind of gets good, and then mellows out, and then whoop. Normal growth curve. Okay, pretty standard. She doesn't hate us. Is she living... I'm sorry, was she living human? I mean, I know she's not a human, but is she living human? Like, no. Okay, my reasoning for asking that question is because her NP very specifically says... Charge NP for targets with living human for party except self. Which, I don't know why that would be there if she wasn't a living human. So that's kind of odd. Okay. Alright, and now for the most important questions, chat. Where is Shiki? Not here. Let's look at her expressions. Johanna's expressions are all very good, so I expect hers to be pretty good too. That one's cute. These are kind of cute. She said, oh, this looks like she's gearing up for a kiss or something. And then these are... They're okay. Okay, these aren't my favorite set of expressions, but they're serviceable. They work. My favorite one is probably this one where she's just like, okay. Let me see this real quick. Phantasmoon, Rod. NP damage up for 30% on self. And 100% extra card damage for self. Okay, this is actually a not useless one. That's weird. Not 200%. She can have 250% with her NP. Yeah, this is actually a decent... This is actually a decent Bondcraft, like Bondcraft essence. It's honestly the first one I've seen that's extra attack based. Yeah, I'm glad that they're exploring that concept more. I'm waiting for us to get like an extra attack support. I mean, I'm sure they'll do it. If they're giving us master skills supports, then we're gonna get something for extra attack eventually as well. Yeah, she seems really strong. Okay. I remember seeing Plushie talking about her on Twitter a little bit, and his analysis was that she is strong. From what I remember, it was that she is strong. However, because she's held down by her class being a pretender, so she can only really be effective against the knight classes and berserkers until eventually another berserker comes around that does what she does kind of, but does it better. And because it's a Berserker, it's more coverage, so you won't use her anymore. Which is why people are like, well, Louhi kind of made, like, Azumi no Isora, who is an alter ego, irrelevant. And I don't fully agree with that analysis, but I understand what he means. But I will say, I appreciate the fact that with her, that she has it looks like she has usability outside of just a DPS context. Like, this skill on its own is really strong, and so is this, so she can just, like, pump out stars and support your party. And then the extra things that she does, maybe you have her as an off support. I feel like she would pair well with someone like Oberon. I feel like her and Oberon are going to be best friends. Yeah, she seems to have a decent amount of utility. But will they hate each other? Oh my god. A gamer girl and Oberon. Will they hate each other? Who's to say? I don't know how good she's... I feel like as of right now, as of the recording of this video, when she is releasing, she seems like she's at minimum in A tier, just because she has so much team utility. As time goes on, it's very, very likely that there are characters that get released that just overshadow what she does, just through the nature of it being, you know, how power creep in this game works. But I think that she's strong. I think that her being able to support your team and also dish out decent damage is good. So, you know. Yeah, she feels like a really, really solid off support. But isn't her best CE locked in Bond 10? I'm going to keep it so real with you. I don't factor that into these. She is strong without her Bond CE because of her skills. Her skills are very strong. And by virtue of that, just getting the Bond CE will make her even stronger. But if you're using her as a support, you don't need the Bond CE, because the Bond CE is just to amp up her own damage and NP performance. I give her an A. I think she's a solid A tier unit. I'm glad that they're giving this artist more work. I like what they make. So yeah, hi YouTube, for all those people over on YouTube. How's it going? Check out the live streams, twitch.tv/glitchradio, where you can have an influence and tell me I'm wrong in chat. Otherwise, go check out all the links below. Plenty of stuff coming down the pipeline soon. Hopefully you guys are enjoying yourself. This is being recorded on Christmas, so if you're watching this, it won't be Christmas, but hey, Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. For now, though, keep your chin up. Peace out. Bye-bye. This part of it isn't going to go in the video, but how many people do you think are going to be actually upset that I'm calling her Tsukihime and not Arkwood Brunstead? Someone out there is writhing in anguish right now. in the YouTube video. I'm going to cut this